down the stretch because all these different possibilities happening all over the place. And remember, only one team per conference.
Oh, Will.
What's up, man?
How you feeling, bro?
Victory formation. Oh boy.
Been a while since we've seen one of those, right?
Yeah, with 2 weeks with Detroit. Was that 5 of them?
Yep, that's 5. Duh, we got 5 on it.
Hey,
I ain't
more than
lie.
I expected, right?
Right. I'm not even gonna lie. I was even though it was in relief, I was impressed with Heineck just now.
Yeah, should have started the game.
Yeah, they probably would have had a better chance, honestly.
Yeah, he had me a little bit nervous.
That's one of the rare cases where Rivera should have went with the veteran per se.
Right.
Shoot.
Happy
Oh
for these
well.
guys, man. Get a win, bro. They've been working so hard every game. Just hadn't been finishing.
Yeah. I mean, win on the road is not easy, bro.
Yeah, against the division leader. I mean, granted, their quarterback's hurt, but we'll take it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, they hurt, but I mean, shit, we can make a case for the best defensive line in football.
Right.
Um, look, our third string tackle went out. We had to play a guard at tackle. Hey, we had to piece that thing together.
Yeah, you could tell they were trying to push the ball downfield. We just didn't have time.
Right.
Every time we tried to, go deep off play action on those 7-step drops, didn't have that extra second to get the ball off, but we connected on one though.
Hey man, we bring the dub back to the QC. That's all I can ask for.
Yeah, it's finished strong against New Orleans next week. I'll be happy.
Yeah, winning culture. I mean, that's what it's all about, right?
Right.
It just was crazy. Fans was literally mad we winning the game, bro. Like these quarterback, man. Like, are y'all really like pissed? Like, seriously?
And them guys been working their whole lives to get to the NFL. You think they just gonna roll over and lose games on purpose?
Yeah. Look at the Jets losing all shit. They got a 2-game winning streak.
Right.
You know, they coming out with double reverse flea flickers and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just watching the guy go play
today. This game tonight about to be fun.
Who's tonight?
You turn to NBC real quick.
Oh.
Like blizzard out there.
Oh yeah, Green Bay and Tennessee.
Yeah, blizzard out there.
Hey, that's gonna favor Big Henry, boy. Big Henry hell on grass, boy. You should you start slipping trying to tackle him in that snow, boy.
Hey, you see how many pass deflections Derek Brown have today?
He's down for 2, but let me update the stats here real quick, make sure.
That D line just get better every week. I mean, Gross Matos got a sack. Brown had 2 pass deflections.
Applying pressure. Bravion Roy has probably made the biggest post Kawan Short improvement week by week, like steadily. It took him a few games. He was getting pushed around, but you see that he's playing. I mean, first play of the game, you know what I'm saying? He stops him for a run for no gain. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you know what I'm saying? Everybody asking if Derek Brown need a dancing partner. I'm like, we got that. It's Bravion Roy.
Yeah, I think they're looking for someone, I guess, more dominant so Brown can take advantage of one-on-ones. I think that's more so along the lines. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like Bravion Ward, but had we got Quentin Williams, I would have loved it.
Oh, right. I'm not saying he's on that level, but
yeah.
We go into next year with Bravion Roy at the look at all these complaints in the comments, bro. No, but I'll get to that in a minute, but I wouldn't complain if we go into next year with the starting rotation of Brian Burns, Gross Matos, Roy, and DB. I wouldn't
Right.
complain one bit. And then you just need to build that depth behind that second unit, and then we'll
Yeah.
see what we got there.
Yeah, and this actually is a good draft, believe it or not. You know what I'm saying? It gets you a good rotational D tackle. So,
Right.
uh, we're not going to give guys like Woodrow Hamilton, you know what I'm saying, the star. I mean, hey.
In the secondary, I mean, though it's Dwayne Haskins isn't great, but Dante Jackson these last 2 weeks. I mean, do we really his corner as big as the need as we thought it was?
Yeah, I mean, it's age old. I mean, yeah, they was down their star wide receiver too, McLaurin.
Right.
So,
Right.
that helped ease it. So not gonna get too crazy, but at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, if your D line humming and coming, it makes it easy, and vice versa. Your secondary can hold that extra half second or second. That makes a huge difference.
Right.
So
The trade. Boston got him an interception and had a big game today. Tahir Whitehead, how about Tahir? 52.
yeah.
So, I mean, all I wanted was a complete game. I mean, I thought we almost had it today. I thought the offense just kind of sputtered when Trent Scott went out.
Yeah, it did, because we ain't scored nothing in the second half, which kind of been our MO this season.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I was just pleased with the energy and the effort. Still some spots to correct, but I mean, overall, like, I really can't, what I'm saying, I really can't grumble too much in week 16 with the hand that we was dealt.
Right. Yeah, but I mean, I think one thing you gotta give credit for this year is how much the defense has improved from throughout the season. I mean, we all knew this was a rebuilding year, but we wanted to see a team that was getting better week after week after week. We just look at Phil Snow's defense from week 1 early in the season. I think they were one of the worst units in the league. Couldn't get off the field on third down.
Right.
Just seeing them in the last couple weeks, and it's not even bad competition. I mean, they played against the best offense in the league with Aaron Rodgers last week. Just to see these guys, to make those improvements, make those strides, and play the way they are. I mean, I don't know how anyone can't be excited about this defensive unit going into next year.
I really can't either, man. I mean, this is, I mean, depending on how this salad cat work out, with Herney gone, I'm even more confident in, the draft process. I mean, big stand for me right now, if they somehow can negotiate this cap to give us back the same 197 million we had this year instead of the 175, then that'll be just enough for us to keep both Moton and Samuel. I mean, it's really, I mean, outside of maybe a couple of low mid-tier free agent players, I'm more concerned about keeping ours and keep building through the draft than, what I'm saying, bringing in somebody else, to be honest with you.
Oh man, Samuel was dominant today. I mean, to have a weapon like that, his ability to run the ball, make guys miss, and he can be tough, that tough third down weapon, and be Teddy's security blanket on third down. I mean, it's just a versatile player that gives you so many ways you could use him. I think he's probably the most improved player on the team this year. If you think about it.
Yeah, I mean,
he's been able to evolve. He's having a career year in yards and rushing yards, passing. How close is he to 1,000 all-purpose yards this year?
Let me look that up here, but yeah, I mean, he's easily showing what Matt Rule identified as, having positionless players. Like, I mean, inside, I mean, slot receiver, outside receiver, you know what I'm saying? Running. I mean, that's the type of versatility. Now, other teams are seeing it. Now, other teams gonna offer more money than we can, but it's got to come down to Samuel, like how he's been used here. You know what I'm saying? With that versatility, I mean, it just, it's just so many factors, man. I mean, at the end of the day, you got to get your bag, and I get that, but players also want to feel like they get fit. I hate that it took his 4th year for him to finally be, utilized right. Of course, he was not the healthiest his first 2 years, but these last 2 years, when he's when he's had the ball in his hands, 8 times out of 10 is usually a positive play. You know.
You got to remember, this point in the year, you're out of the playoffs. You just don't have much to play. What you're playing for is, one, the name on the back of your jersey, and two, putting out tape, not only whether you're going to play for the Panthers next year, but for the league. I think Curtis Samuel, he made himself a lot of money tonight. Unfortunately, I mean, if he hits free agency, man, it's going to be interesting to see kind of offers he get from us and from other teams as well. Mm-hmm. I mean, according to Bill Voth, it sounds like the Panthers did try to make an offer for him, but he's probably going to get paid by someone else as a number 2 receiver. So we'll see how that goes, man. I love to keep him around, man, but we had 4 years to get it right with him and just waited till his final year to finally use him properly.
Right, for other teams to take notice, but
I know, right?
But they get out of Florida though with Show make up for the loss if we losing though. Tony.
Yeah, Kadarius Tony, him, round 2 or 3. A very similar skill set.
Hey, Will, let me be real greedy. How about we resign Moat Nancy and get Tony in the second or third?
Oh man, all them yards after catch weapons, man.
Yaks. Yakety yak yak. Tim, what's up? Still Tim.
What's good? What's good? What's up, everybody? What's up, Panther fans? Had to get my audio together. Apparently.
Everybody's so mad about, man, all these negative comments on the feed about winning. Enjoy this one. You haven't gotten this feeling since the Lions game.
I mean,
everybody on all this negativity. Yo, the 4th pick and the 7th pick is no different. You're still not really get an elite player.
Exactly. People acting like we're losing a number 1 pick right now.
Like Brian Burns was literally taking 16th.
If your GM cannot hit on the 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, or 12th pick in the draft, then you need a new GM.
But these are
in the first round. Relax.
Bro, I'm these people, all these ones praying for one of these quarterbacks that feel like a quarterback is going to just suddenly change it all around. Never mind, the fact that they saw what happened when our 3rd string left tackle went out, how the seat just opened up for Chase Young. If anything, this game should have proven, how much help we need on the offensive line. And if I'm not mistaken,
oh gosh,
bruh, Cofield in the second half, I got the numbers here, gave up 2 sacks and 4 quarterback pressures.
Yeah. As soon as Scott went out, I was like, oh god.
Hey, Tim, I didn't know if you saw the 4-man rush chat. I said Schofield in the game, left tackle, let us pray. And on cue, about 2 plays later.
Yo, the whole time I was on the couch talking about Teddy, watch your left. Teddy, watch your left. Teddy, watch your left.
Joe Brady was trying to get a vertical pass game going today. I mean, we hit on
sure
one.
Was.
I think Teddy was 1 for 2 on deep balls, but he was trying to get more. We were trying to test him deep, but every time Teddy hit that plant foot on the 7-step drop, our left tackle got beat.
Run! Run, Teddy!
Get the ball out quick. Them stick routes and stuff was the only thing we were able to get going.
People know our O-line is trash, folks. That's the bottom line, man.
It controls your play calling, man. I guarantee we'd have more of a vertical pass game if we could protect the quarterback better.
Absolutely.
We saw that today. When he had time, I mean, he was 1 for 2 on deep shots.
Yeah.
Had a nice ball to Curtis, and then just missed DJ by a couple feet. But, I mean, you hit 50% of those, that's a good rate.
Yeah, and that pass to DJ, he had to get rid of that ball. He felt the pressure from behind, I think. He couldn't step up into his throw and put some touch on it. But, yeah, I agree, man. Teddy can get the ball down the field. Man, in that tight window, he hit Curtis, I think, over by the right hash.
Oh, yeah.
He dropped that thing in between like 4 people.
Yeah, I mean, he made some great throws today. We just couldn't get no blocking on that left side. I mean,
bless his
heart. He's moving the ball. Oh, using a fumble. I mean, I don't know. That's more of a line sack to me when a quarterback arm get hit coming around.
Yeah. Poor guy. Scott was holding his own, man. I guess a damn good player.
Yeah, some of it was on Joe Brady leaving Schofield on an island like that. I mean, I gotta watch the film to see if they were doing some kind of chip block help.
Nah,
not really.
not from what I saw. I was looking to see if Man Hurts or somebody was coming over there. I saw Schofield largely by itself. Again, when the All 22 come out tomorrow evening, we can confirm. But bruh, that man who, now mind you, he hasn't played left tackle in about 3 seasons.
Yeah, he's an emergency tackle. He didn't belong out. That was just
he's the second string emergency tackle.
You got Okung basically collecting a check. Greg Little's a bust. Dennis Bailey just can't stay healthy. That's 3 left tackles. Trent Scott gets hurt. You're down to your 4th left tackle. We're down to our 5th guy.
and we still won the game.
Right.
And we still won the game.
With our 5th string left tackle.
A 5th string left tackle.
Against the number 1 defensive line in the league.
And people are mad. And people are mad. Really?
I mean, I understand, you want
Sierra, Tango, Foxtrot, uniform. Tim, you roger that?
I
copy.
Man.
That's a good point. But that was a different offensive coordinator. But in the Super Bowl, they didn't help poor Rimmers out either.
They sure didn't.
Rimmers or they said take on DeMarcus Ware and Von Miller by your damn self.
By yourself.
Right. We trust Cam to make a miss.
Look, we got to do these 7-step dropbacks.
Well, I tell you.
But look, the week 1 rematch in 2016, we doing number 3 and 5-step dropbacks and scoring at will. Come on, bro. Sure, really.
All the last couple of weeks is Rodney Smith. Running back, number 35.
I like that kid, bro.
Man,
he got the first carry of the game. I was shocked. I thought that was Davidson at first, but he got the first carry of the game.
Yeah. I mean, he had a serious injury in college. I think he got cut in camp, but they brought him back with the running back depth. I mean, he's been playing. He's giving us some good reps. I mean, you can kind of see when you watch the backs that what McCaffrey would do. Like he'd make maybe an extra guy miss, make a 8-yard gain instead of a 4-yard gain. He hits the hole a little bit quicker, has better vision, and finds those lanes. But I mean, I think Davis and Smith was pretty good. Dominant 1-2 punch. I think on our touchdown drive, we didn't even one of the drives, we didn't even pass the ball one time, did we?
No, it was 10 plays, 80 yards, rushing touchdown.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was a testicular fortitude drive right there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I don't give a damn about your stats. I don't care about all them first rounders. Move it. Get out the way.
Yeah, move us on back,
touchdown.
Man. We ain't picking in the top 5. Let's move on down. Man.
Yeah, move it.
Let's worry about that in 2 weeks.
Yeah, exactly.
We're going to have a whole 4 months to talk about it. Save the drama for your mama.
Like I said, if your GM can't hit on pick 8, 9, 10, or 11, and you need a new GM. I mean, come on, man. Y'all out here pouting over 3-4 draft spots. I mean, it don't make a difference.
It don't,
for
real, folks.
The quarterback at that pick. I bet you it's the quarterback folks, man. The people who just swear.
It is. It is. They want Teddy gone for some idiotic reason.
Look. They know Trevor out of reach, but it's either Justin Fields, Trey Lance. I saw someone to say Matt Jones in the first round.
What?
Someone else even said, no lie, someone else even said Trask out of Florida should be our first round pick. Bro, I wanted to mute the whole chat. I wanted to mute the whole post out.
What is wrong with you people? Come on, man. No CMC and a porous O-line, and you want to throw the quarterback under the bus. Okay.
They want a quarterback, just trade up for him like all the other good teams do.
Yeah, I mean, we ain't got but 6 picks any damn way. Let's get rid of some more,
I mean, for real. Didn't Kansas City trade up to get Mahomes?
Yeah, Philly traded up to get Wentz. Rams traded up to get Goff. Ravens traded up to get Lamar. Buffalo, I think, traded up to get Josh Allen. I mean, what's with all this tanking stuff? I can't name one team that's contending right now that tanked, lost games on purpose, and is now contending in the playoffs. I mean, look at Miami last year. I mean, everybody said they were tanking. You know, they won at a great.
They won like 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, they beat the Patriots. Still got their quarterback. So you know,
who needed to win to get home field.
Right.
So
just don't understand that narrative, man. It's like picking 11th instead of 4th isn't the difference between winning a Super Bowl in 2-3 years and not.
Ask the Bears who took Trubisky at 3 and passed up on both Watson and Mahomes.
Right. Shit, the Browns took Baker Mayfield.
That was a number 3. That was a number 3 pick.
Yeah, Mayfield over who? Lord have mercy. But anyway, I mean, that's fine, guys. And folks, you know, this is you know, our ideology on things. You can think what you want, but you know, we're gonna bring some statistical and football knowledge along with it. So I'm just nobody's telling you guys what to think, but we're gonna have some information to back up our thought process. That's all.
Yeah, man. Winning games and having a positive organizational culture, getting better at playing and coaching football, that's how you advance your franchise, you know. Some 19-year-old kid who's going to have an adjustment period and got to adapt to the NFL isn't going to save your franchise. All you could do now is just get better at your craft every week, you know, and then we'll evaluate after the season and see where we need to upgrade. But there's just this notion of expecting players to just go out there and roll over and quit just because you're pouting and being a brat and want Justin Fields. It's not going to happen. So stop wasting y'all energy on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna enjoy these Teddy tears personally because I mean, so many people just ready to just, you know, bear this man. Some people want to talk about cut him after this year and the $15 million dead cap we can use to get a cheaper deal to bring Cam back. I'm like, bro, man, just
Cam back. What?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
Teddy's made his share of mistakes, but it's just become an outrageous instance of one groupthink. One person said it, now another person said it. Now the media knows what's getting the most clicks and likes is just bashing Teddy, so now they're in on it. It's just become a big circle jerk of nonsense. And it's like you find yourself, you do acknowledge that he hadn't been perfect. He could have done some things better to maybe squeeze out some of these close wins. At the same time, it's just been so overboard and ridiculous with the criticism. It's like enough is enough. You know, y'all are losing your damn minds right now. And it's never one guy's fault. There's a play throughout the entire course of the game that one guy could have made to change the outcome. That's just, you know, it's just not how people think. Think like a quarterback's supposed to be LeBron James and somebody and put a cape on and, you know, do everything himself. That's just not how it works. And, you know, and you're just coming from a guy like me. I would not mind if we took a quarterback in the first round this year. I mean, I think Teddy's contract was set up to do exactly that, but it doesn't justify the nonsense and the criticism that all of these emotional fans have been putting on him, you know, all this year. It's just been ridiculous. There's nothing wrong with being a bridge quarterback, you know, and mentoring a young guy and helping him develop and giving you stability at the position until you find your QB at the future. You know, so just fall the hell back and, you know, just see how this process works out. You know, I mean, his contract is very cap friendly. It's a 2-year deal with a 3rd-year option. It gives him the opportunity to prove himself. You know, if he doesn't, he'll serve as a good look at what Miami's doing right now with Fitzpatrick and Tua. So, you know, people just need to chill, man. It's just getting out of hand at this point.
Yeah, and also look at the fact that we're understanding that our fan base is really struggling with what they thought how a rebuild process was going to be. Don't get me wrong. I understand the natural ability to want to see your team win every time they step on the field. I totally get that. I mean, we're actually leading the league in most one-score games this year, wins and losses. Yeah, so you know you can make a play, two different plays each game. We could be fighting for a 1 seed if you really want to, you know what I'm saying, stretch it out that far.
Yep.
You know, I could go back to about 2 plays every game that if it would have went our way, that would have, you know, secured the win for us. But I mean, Like this is a rebuild. We're working with journeyman on the offensive line. We got 7 rookies, 4 undrafted free agents. Getting the majority of our defensive snaps. On top of it, this is everybody's. Saying first year working together, new scheme, new coordinator. Yeah, we done played 16 games. I get it, but I'm just speaking as the season as a whole. Like, I would love to see this exact same squad back with some improvements go to a full, regular, normal off season. That's what I want to see. You know what I'm saying? Some OTAs, hopefully. Now that we're trying to, I think we're trying to figure out how to navigate through this pandemic, because I still think it's still going to be, strong in 2021, but hopefully on the downward spiral. There's claiming, quote, our darkest days are ahead before it's going to flip. But in the football sense of things, come late April and May, I'm hoping to see something about mini camps and OTAs and things of that nature. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Nice.
So yeah, we really learned that those thousands of off-season reps, that's how important it is. It may just look like helmets and shoulder pads and shells, but this is where your chemistry comes into play. This is where your linemen learn how your quarterback step up in the pocket and vice versa. Or your quarterback figure out how the lineman adjust to what stunts and what blitzes. This is where all of that is learned at. To hop that in on training camp, and taking it from virtual classroom, Zoom and all this other stuff to that's not the new normal. And I understand that other teams are doing better. Okay, other teams are in their second and third year with the same system. You know what I'm saying? So, look, the resume speaks for itself. Year 3 of Matt Rule is when he has a team that's competing for a title or division or whatever is a major factor. So, I mean, if you're not going to be along for this ride, as far as like with the expectations, then I'm just going to feel sorry for you, because you're really going to spend this year and probably a good part of next year feeling mad, honestly.
I mean, remember Vegas had the Panthers over under at 5.5. They have a chance to hit the over if they beat the New Orleans Saints next week. And I think if Green Bay wins tonight, they clinch the bye because they already beat New Orleans. So we might be playing the Saints backups next week.
Never know.
But, we almost beat the New Orleans team. We almost beat. I mean, we're a slide field goal away. I mean, 2 yards away from
exactly
getting it to overtime. So.
Or we was one tackle of Drew Brees away. From,
right.
Let's factor that in. We lost 3 games by statue quarterbacks getting running touchdowns on us.
Yeah, man. The slowest.
Not to call Aaron
arguably
Rodgers
the slowest
a
people on the
statue.
field.
I mean, Aaron Rodgers is probably the most mobile, but let's not act like that's what he's known for.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Especially in the red zone. He like throwing them touchdown passes, to pad his stats.
Another thing about today, man, on the first special teams touchdown, you see how many guys were around the ball and hustling to make a play?
Oh, my God.
When you saw the ball bounced off of them, Cannon made the hit, and you had Zylstra and 2 or 3 other white jerseys just pinning their ears back and getting after that football. When you see that, that just shows you this isn't a team that's going to quit. They're still out there playing hard, playing their hearts out, playing for their coach, the name on the back of their jersey, playing for pride, trying to build a culture here. I mean, you just got to respect that, man. I mean, I understand wanting to tank for pick. You want a higher draft pick because you think this next 19-year-old kid going to be the next John Elway. But just to see these guys, how hard they work, how hard they're continuing to play, even though things aren't always going their way. I don't know just how you can't be happy to see them, their efforts, result in some more wins, man. Nobody wants to be 4-12 and miserable all offseason. Let these guys perfect their craft, go out and win some games, and we'll address the draft when that time comes.
Right. Don't underestimate the power of motivation, people.
Culture is.
Yeah, I think fans get this perception because they're millionaires or high thousandaires that it shouldn't really matter affect them because they got X amount of money and things like that. But what if you're doing a job that you absolutely love and things not going your way for weeks at a time? How would you feel? You know what I'm saying? Like how would that affect your mentality? coming to work knowing that things ain't went the way that you've been wanting it to go. So I just, man,
I mean, look
just
at the teams like the Jaguars. At one point, how many top 10 picks did they have starting on their roster?
Oh
How many
my God.
championships did they win? I mean, the list go on. Detroit Lions, New York Jets, Cleveland Browns, Cincinnati Bengals. These teams picking the top 10 annually. They have more talent than a lot of these other teams. But since those organizations don't have a winning culture, it doesn't matter. You've seen less talented teams with a great culture be able to overcome that. My favorite quote from Mike Tomlin, he looked at Chase Young and said, man, I hope I never lose enough games to get a talent like you. Only way to get a talent like you is to lose games.
Right.
I mean, and you just think about it, how the Patriots, how the Packers, how the Steelers have to build their roster with late first-round draft picks and day 2 and day 3 guys because they don't have the benefit of getting those elite top-tier talents in the top 10. But yet, these are organizations that are continuously winning year after year. I want to be them. I don't want to be the Detroit Lions and the Bengals and the Jaguars and the Browns. I want to be, I want to pick in the bottom of the first round more years.
I want to hear what the 32nd pick the Carolina Panthers select. I want to hear that.
I would love to hear that.
And not because of some trade, either,
Oh man.
Yeah. Hey, Tim, did you get a chance to? I don't know if you showed it or talked about it. They just updated the current quote unquote draft order, since that seems to be what so many people are.
Oh, I haven't seen it yet.
You want me to send the link over to you?
Oh, where can I find it?
Tankathon.com/NFL.
Are you serious? Tankathon?
Yes.
Wow. Wow.
Seriously. TANKATHON.com/NFL. Yeah,
so we're ninth. We're
yeah.
ninth right now. Yeah. Yeah, I'll pull that up. Hold on.
All right.
What? Tankathon.
Tanking.
It puts chills at my spine, dude, because I'm a winner, goddammit. I don't do that losing shit.
Yeah,
I don't like that. It's just.
Where's the term tanking derived from? Doesn't tank roll people over and crush everything?
Yeah.
Why is losing tanking? I want to do some research on that.
Interesting.
Somebody in the comments know where the term tanking comes from.
What's the etymology of tanking? Let me pull that up. Yeah.
I was in the Army, so tanking for me meant an M1 Abram rolling over your
Abrams. Oh, you don't want to see no Abrams, boy. You don't want to see that. You don't want to see no Abrams coming at you.
Bro, I never forget when I was stationed in Baghdad, some fool in a Volvo came charging at an Abram with a grenade launcher. Boy, it wasn't pretty.
With a grenade launcher.
Boy.
Hey.
That grenade bounced off that tank, talking about ding. Next thing you heard was,
yeah.
Boy. Man.
Woo. Target acquired.
Enjoy them 40 virgins that they told y'all you get for down for this bullshit.
So we have the 9th pick apparently at this moment.
Oh yeah, man, that's so terrible. We never get an elite player at the 9th pick.
Oh no.
My eyes falling.
Yeah, and I mean it's a lot of ifs, but I mean, truth be told, we could still somehow we lose last week in a few games out, we could drop all the way back down to 3rd. So people that's upset right now, like until this thing is finalized, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you're just really burning wasteless emotions. You know, because I mean, we started off at 11th, got as low as 4. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this thing is fluid, man. I mean, I don't know.
Yo, that retarded Panther fan, bro. You killing me.
Well, that's SpongeBob guy killing this, man.
Kill. He's trolling the whole country.
The guy with the SpongeBob.
Oh, who fumbles the ball up under the sea?
Oh, you a fool, boy. You a fool.
His profile picture matches comments too.
Yo, fool, boy. Oh, Lord Jesus. But What pick was Luke Kuechly?
9th.
I'll stop there.
Was Christian McCaffrey 7th? McCaffrey 7th.
Yeah, so I mean, people, we tend to get good players between 7 and 12. So just relax, release.
My quarterback. You got to tank for a quarterback.
Not a franchise left tackle. Not a shutdown corner. A quarterback.
Or Joe Burrow back there in Cincinnati.
Case in point. Look at his O-line.
And you see where his O-line got him at, right? On IR. But
I mean, Tua, game managing for Miami? I mean, they're winning. You're not making they're putting Fitzpatrick in. They're like, damn, we can compete for the playoffs. We don't have time to develop this kid.
Yeah, I know, right? Because they want to win.
Right.
They want to win, bro. People want to win. That's why they compete like this.
I just got to be patient, man. The quarterback going to come one day.
Exactly.
And maybe this year still. Hell, maybe a quarterback drop at 9. You know who was picked at 9? No, Mahomes 9 and 10. Josh Allen was 9. Mahomes was 10, right?
I think so.
Yeah, Mahomes was 10. The Chiefs traded up.
Yeah. Josh Allen was 9, I think. So, pretty good quarterbacks go in the bottom half of the top 10. I mean, hell.
Now, I'm going to say 2 names, and y'all going to be like, whatever. Tom Brady, Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
Neither one of them in the first round.
7 championships right there.
Boom.
6 of them to 1. Though.
I mean, so folks.
But that was so long ago, though.
Somebody told me we had to use the Cardinals blueprint. Guess where they're going to be? On the couch with us.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know what the hell. Yeah, we beat that team. I don't know what Kyler Murray was thinking on that last throw in the end zone. I don't know what the hell he was thinking on that shit.
Boy, Cowboy fans about to be annoying. They done won 37-17. Oh God, they're gonna come out in droves.
They first place now.
Let's see. They 6-9. Washington 6-9. So they tied for first.
Yeah, if Washington wins next week.
I think Washington controls their destiny, though. And Washington had at Philly, which is very winnable. Dallas is at Giants is winnable. So I think the Redskins beat. Oh, did I offend somebody with that? My bad. The Washington football team beats Philly next week. That they automatically get in. Typical Ron Rivera 7-9.
7-9 playoff run. Oh, Ron.
Oh, Ron.
Too bad we had to do that to you, homie.
Okay, yeah. So I got it. So Josh Allen went 7th to Buffalo.
Okay.
That was Josh Rosen that was 10th. So we got the Joshes mixed up.
All right.
And Lamar Jackson went 32nd that round.
So which elite top quarterbacks in the league right now were picked in the top 5?
Top 5? Oh, elite.
Comment section, help us out here. What elite quarterbacks were picked in the top 5?
And go.
And when we say elite, we mean that's constantly winning. I don't want to hear about elite highlights from college either.
Right.
Yeah, taking their team to the playoffs consistently. Don't have to be a Super Bowl championship.
Right.
Got competitive team taking them to the playoffs every year.
Who's getting 9 or more wins on a yearly basis? That's all I want to know.
Yeah.
I'm going to let y'all think. If y'all can think of one quarterback in the top 5 in the NFL right now that's consistently winning and taking their team to the playoffs, drop the name in the comments. We're not being,
Michael Washington said none.
Don't worry, I'll wait.
There's got to be one. I'm going to let y'all help us out, though.
Yeah, what's up, Panther fans?
I know the answer to that, but it's not in this decade, though.
Troy Aikman, Peyton Manning.
Roger Staubach.
Yeah, Kyler Murray was the one I thought of, but they're not going to the playoffs this year.
Did they? But we're talking about consistently winning as a team. Like, their playoff run, wild card.
They might need a new coach.
Yeah, since y'all want to place, since fans want to place win or loss, fair or unfair on the quarterback, so we're gonna do it the same way. Which quarterback is largely responsible for his team getting 9 or more wins on a yearly basis that was drafted top 5? I'm gonna work within the parameters of what y'all be telling them.
Go ahead, Will. Go ahead, Will.
Boy, wild, man.
Well, you can just do this shirt or something, man. God dang.
Man, a gift card or something, bro. Yeah.
But I just don't know the names.
Yo, put a 4-man rush shirt on the SpongeBob, bro. That.
Yeah, that needs to be a 4-man rush hat, man. We need to fix you up with that, bro. Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh, I know one. Mitchell Trubisky. You taking the Bears to the playoffs? He been in the playoffs twice. See, I did y'all homework for you. Mr. Trubisky.
Oh my God.
That's the one. Jared Goff. There's another one.
Right. Sam Darnold. What was this, Sam Darnold?
We got Mitchell Trubisky. He's been to the playoffs twice. If they win next week, we got Jared Goff.
Yep.
What else we got, man?
What do we want to be happy for, playoffs or championships? That's what I want to know.
Right? Because they not.
I got enough. I got enough T-shirts from 6-7 years ago. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for some bling. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I can't think of none. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but
that's it.
But
man.
the last top 5 quarterback to be a Super Bowl winner was in 2004 with Eli Manning.
And that don't really count because he talked his way out of the top pick. So
But he ain't dropped down to but number 4. It's still top 5.
Right.
Which when was Ben Roethlisberger drafted?
Nah,
he was number 11th in the 2006 draft.
And he got
he came in and took over that loaded Pittsburgh team that had just won the Super Bowl against Seattle that year in Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
I can't think of the quarterback who he took over for, but he had won like his first 14 starts. They went something like 14-2.
Cam Newton, yeah.
He been Newton in the playoffs 3 out of 9 years though.
That's a really low percentage.
Here's a word Panther fans are not used to. We're talking about consistently 2 times or more consecutively. Like we don't.
The Patriots aren't going this year. Cam had 3 winning seasons in 9 years.
Yeah.
Well, 10 years now, because the Patriots won't have their record this year.
Nope.
And y'all can fight me on this. 7-8-1 is not a winning season. I don't give a damn what that T-shirt said in 2014. That is not a winning season.
It's not. I mean, if you finish below 50%, you know.
Let's use Cam as an example since that's who we're most familiar with. We did tank. I'll admit that. We tanked in 2010, but it was for different reasons. Jerry Richardson didn't want to spend money in the lockout year. So he was just wasn't spending money in free agency and re-signing guys. But we drafted Cam. We just struggled so much to build a championship roster around him in time in his prime years. We couldn't get consistency on the offensive line. We couldn't get consistency at wide receiver.
Right.
Our running backs had trouble staying healthy until 2015. It took a year to build our defense, or maybe 2 years. We never could really get out of that mediocre slump and acquire enough talent to build a deep competitive roster around them. And that's the challenge a lot of number 1 picks face. Matthew Stafford, look how
Jesus Christ
struggled to get him a decent roster.
Right.
And he had Megatron.
Atlanta got him offensive weapons, but at the sacrifice of him never having a very good defense. So
that's right.
Atlanta never won a championship. So don't get me wrong. These guys are very talented quarterbacks, but it's more about the team being able to go from being terrible to building a competitive roster around these guys to consistently win year after year. And nobody can name anyone but Trubisky and Goff. That's not a very good list if you ask me.
Nah.
I mean, and even though did golf go to playoffs back-to-back years, or
They went to the Super Bowl.
and then they fell off last year.
Super Bowl and they lost. Didn't get in last year yet.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm just talking about consistency, like at least 2 consecutive winning seasons or more. Like that's what's missing from Panthers fan, because we've never consistently had back-to-back winning seasons. So I can understand why fans are struggling to understand what consistency we're talking about. That means 2 or more back-to-back together winning seasons. I'm not trying to dumb nobody down, so don't take it that way, man. For my wrestling, we stupid. They say we don't know what consistency is. I'm just saying,
and was a top 5 pick.
Right.
And was a top 5 pick. And
it's going to happen one day. I mean, the top 5 picks are extremely talented players. One team will get it right one day. I'm just saying, based on history, it's proven that no team picking that high has led to consistent success. So why are we so pressed to get a top 5 pick? I mean, what do you want? Do you want an elite quarterback or an elite football team that wins year after year? The latter can be accomplished without picking in the top 5, and it's proven.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah. I'm hoping that's sarcasm.
What?
Oh, that comment.
No, all of any team struggles is the quarterback's fault. Yeah, but y'all sure use that excuse and blame Teddy for all losses. I mean,
is that right?
You can keep that same energy.
Oh, this is my favorite. Teddy done lost. He's 0-8 the last game with the ball in his hand. Never mind, it'll be like 50 seconds left. Got to go 80 yards, or
no timeouts and down by 8. I mean, come on.
Holding penalties.
Never forget the fact that he gave the defensive lead to hold on to late in the fourth quarter and gave it up, and then like I say, he's left with 2-minute warning or less. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, hey, I get it. That fits your narrative. When you construct it like that. But I mean, hey.
Well, I tell you right now, if our defense played throughout the year like the way they played tonight, we wouldn't be talking about Teddy.
My pops called Washington football team WTF. He a Giants. I'm good at WTF.
WTF indeed.
Tango Foxtrot.
Yo, what's his name? Who's the commentator on the radio? Mick Mixon.
Yeah, for the Panthers.
Yeah, he said he called him. He said Redskins at the beginning of the game. he had to apologize and gave his whole spiel about why he said it. Growing up in North Carolina, watching the Washington football team, formerly known as the Redskins. It's crazy, man.
Formerly
WTF,
known as.
Right? Damn Prince team.
It's another good one. Boy, he stole the show from us today, man.
Comedy relief right here, yo. Comedy relief right here.
Definitely needed.
Yeah, and that's another thing, Michael. We didn't have CMC. Do people really forget what CMC did last year? I mean, did you guys already forget that? With that O-line we had last year, CMC was still acting a damn fool. Yo, we only had that kid for 2 games.
We almost beat Kansas City. We had a best offensive game of the year.
And guess who was playing? Yep.
I just want to know why fans so against putting together an above average offensive line, not only to protect Teddy, but to open up holes for CMC. Because here's the thing, we look at the advanced metrics analytics. From a run block perspective, even though CMC is getting the yards, he's doing a lot of it on his own. It's not so much that it's a lot of consistent run block and blowing him off the ball. His remarkable ability to make guys missing the hole on a dime and redirect to pick up 4 or 5 yards. Can we get him a line that's going to get him not touch the first 2 yards past the line of scrimmage? Can you imagine that then? CMC with a linebacker or a DB in front of him. I like the odds on that. Like,
yeah, man.
Like, what is people just think offensive line is just such a plug and play position, but you want to invest first round talent or high draft capital into all the skill positions. Think about that as a franchise. We've had a lead at quarterback. We had a lead at running back. We've had a lead at tight end. Yep. We've had a lead at receiver. We had elite defensive line. We nationally had elite linebackers.
Oh, indeed.
You know what I'm saying? So the only two position groups left, which has been a constant revolving door, is our secondary and our offensive line.
Mm-hmm. Fact.
Look at the Colts. Look what the Colts have been able to build with their offensive line.
Oh, in what, 2 years?
Right.
Oh man, they competitive too, bro.
They took a guard with their lottery pick.
Yeah. Let that sink in. And I still go back to the Cowboys and where they positioned themselves to that offensive line, and they had a running game that was just unstoppable. And then, when they had Romo, and now granted we drugged that ass in 2015, but it's their O line when who was it that had like 2,000 yards rushing and some shit? Somebody.
I didn't.
Was it? I forget his name.
The last one was Adrian Peterson, if I'm not mistaken.
Was it Murray? Might have been DeMarco Murray.
Yeah, DeMarco Murray. Then they replaced him with Zeke.
Yeah. And the reason they could do that is exactly, and the reason they could do that is because they had the offensive line, dude. But they could just plug in another running back, man. And the people have been talking about Zeke since he got there because that O line was gashing people.
Yeah, Kev, like we saw, we on the bat phone. We got some news that Rule is not happy with the depth of talent on the offensive line. Don't be surprised if this is the offensive line off season on the bat.
You don't say.
Little exclusive for y'all. We got some
exclusive
info on the bat phone that Matt Rule isn't happy with the offensive line talent that he has this year. So expect that to be fixed.
Yeah, let's go, Matt.
Yo, shout out to Larry who ain't here, bro. The O-line love is coming, bro. Hold on.
Hey, and the backbone gave us the Hurney news too, so we.
Well, but it's legit.
We had that before it came out, so.
Yeah, we just had to sit on it as always.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're not gonna leak nothing. We out of respect.
For sure.
But
man, SpongeBob need a T-shirt though, man.
Yeah, man. Hey,
through today.
Hey, SpongeBob, go shoot us your email address, man, and
we'll coordinate something.
We'll coordinate something, man. That's just hilarious. They're out there somewhere.
Oh, Matt Rule said, bro, teams that have historically tried to lose, that hasn't worked out. Winning franchises win. What?
That's a mind-blowing concept. Don't you agree? I mean, wow.
100.
Yo, can we get some? I know we gave him some love, but can we acknowledge the fact that Curtis Samuel was targeted 5 times and got all 5 catches for $106?
That boy's a problem.
And then he had 50-something rushing yards.
52 yards rushing. Yeah.
We got
that's some shit.
6 and 2 is 8, 5 and 158 total yards.
Real talk.
I would love to see what I may have to shoot it over to the Panther stat guy, Will Bryan. When was the last time a Panther receiver, much less, had 100 yards receiving and 50 rushing in the game? Like, would I dare say, I don't even think Smitty even did that with us.
Nah.
Smitty would catch a few reverses back in the day,
Yeah. But I don't think he did though, man.
Bill Vogt, the Panthers, in 2002, the Panthers went into December on an 8-game losing streak in a race for the top 5 pick, and they rattled off wins in 4 of their last 5. They failed at 8, and guess who they drafted? Some guy named Jordan Gross. Know what happened the next year? We made it to the Super Bowl.
Ain't that something?
Oh, that's how we know you, Robert.
Oh, what's up, Rob? Crazy ass.
Fool. No.
Help him, Lord.
churches open back up, you need to lay on the altar.
Mm-hmm.
Get the mothers just to stand around you.
Oh man. Yeah, that all 22 is gonna be interesting.
Yeah, man. Massively, I expected more defensive slugfest today. I expected Washington's O-line to be a lot more dominant. I guess they did kind of take over when Trent Scott went out, but we just needed our defense and special teams to come up because I knew it was going to be a struggle for our offense to put in work against that defense. And sure enough, we played good complementary football and got the W.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, can we shout out Shaq Thompson? He the fifth. He's at 100 tackles this season. Fifth Panther ever to record back-to-back 100 tackle seasons.
Yeah.
Tied with Tampa Bay's Devin White.
Wow.
Burns got 9 sacks for the season. Like to see him get a few more.
Greg Little is Hall of Fame material, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Greg Little is probably I think Greg Little played a role in Hurney getting gone.
Oh, Tepper. Did he really give up draft picks for? Like, you can't tell me he went from a healthy scratch 3 weeks and all of a sudden in practice injured his ankle. Matt Rule's like, get this beep off my motherfucking field. Man. Boy.
I'm proud of Trent Scott, though. He's unsung. I'm going to hope we re-sign him.
I do too, man. I like them.
Unsung hero this year. He's not going to be a starter, but
no.
Just the way he was able to step in at left tackle, the hardest position, beat out Greg Little, beat out Dennis Daly, and play the way he has. I mean, you got to
serviceable.
PFF. You know how we feel about PFF, but they got him rated above 60 or something. Which, if you like that, not a bad grade.
Yo, I got to give some love to our boy Carnardo because this was his boy way before the season started. About Mike Davis. When Mike Davis scored that touchdown run, that put him at 1,000 scrimmage yards for the season. Just the second time in franchise history that the Panthers have had 3 players with over 1,000 scrimmage yards in a season.
Wow.
How close is Curtis Samuel?
Let me pull this up real quick. Yeah, shout out to Mike Davis.
700 receiving yards and probably 100-something rush yards.
Man, the fact that we could potentially have a healthy Mike Davis, a healthy C-Mac, a healthy, hopefully, a healthy Curtis Samuel and a DJ. You put an O-line together with those pieces, bro. We're gonna do damage. I'm telling you.
All we missing is a red zone weapon. So who's that big body tight end that can win one-on-ones, snap jump balls, go over the middle, make those, go over the middle, take that hit and hold on to the ball.
Yep.
I think that's the one thing this offense is missing. And I know Teddy's only on a 2-3 year deal, but if we can just build the roster while he's here and go one more year with him even before we find our quarterback of the future, I wouldn't even be opposed to that.
Here.
But man,
Curtis Samuel got 627 receiving yards and 145 rushing yards.
Wow, he's hovering around 800 then, huh?
So 627 plus what?
145. So I think that's like
772.
872. I mean 772.
Yeah, he's hovering around 8.
Yep.
Fuck around. He have a big game next week. I don't know.
He missed the game though.
That's true. Mm-hmm. That's true.
Let's see. He's got 5 total touchdowns. He's got 31 first downs receiving. And he's got 9 first downs rushing, which puts him in top 5 in the league. Yeah, he's already surpassed his career high because last year he had a total of 757 yards from scrimmage. So, like I said, a career year at the right time.
Way to go, man. Yeah, I like Kurt Cole, man. And that was was that a Gettleman or was that a Hurney pick?
No, that was a Gettleman pick, the 2017 class with McCaffrey. Then it was Samuel and then it was Moulton in the first 2 rounds.
That's one of our better draft classes, to be honest.
Yep.
Caffrey, Samuel, Moton, Arma, Cart. No, not Cart.
Go ahead, Kevin.
Say that one more time. Say that one more time.
Arma. See, he got that 4th and 1 at the conversion today.
He sure did.
With them 4 yards strong, baby.
He sure did.
He need to be the first one to get his contract renewed on the season. First one.
So, see, Hurney had nothing to do with that draft. Ain't that
Not nothing. Shoot. Imagine that we'd have had that same effort on at the Raiders.
Bruh.
Because Paradis and Miller, they moved the pile on that one.
They did.
But that's Teddy's fault, though. He didn't block well enough to get that 1 yard on 4th and 1. So that was his first of 8 failures on game-winning drives.
I mean, when you're making $20 million, you should be able to take the ball, hand it off, and block. I'm just saying. It's not that hard.
Oh, man. Panther fans, they crack me up.
Packers, we were down by 50 seconds, and no timeouts. Shit, that's right where you want to be, right?
Exactly. What the hell's he out there for? He don't need Joe Brady. Shit. Matter of fact, Teddy should have went out there with the headphones on. Fuck the helmet. Just with the headphones on, calling plays, man.
Never mind, the defense gave up 150 yards in the first half and 2 touchdowns that game. I guess that was Teddy's fault, too.
Right.
Well, Luke Cage here, man. What you think about this win, man? We messed up our draft position. We can't get the next John Elway in the top 3 and go win 3 Super Bowls.
Right.
All because we beat the Washington football team, man. Never.
What's up, Sandy? O-line first round. Gotta hope so.
Now here's a nice consolation. I gotta channel my inner Larry. If we can't get Sewell in the first, Carmen out of Clemson, that would be a lovely consolation prize if we miss out on the Sewell bid.
Yeah. You know who might be good at 9 though? Rashawn Slater out of Northwestern. Keep that name on your list.
Because some believe it or not, a few got him actually ahead of Sewell, to be honest. Now, I don't know how much credibility you want to put behind that, but yeah, that actually, yeah. So, you know, because like I said, folks, we only got 6 draft picks. We don't have our usual 7 because I don't know if y'all remember a few years ago we gave up our 2021 7th-round pick when we traded for punter Andy Lee from the Cleveland Browns, who only stayed around 1 season before going to Arizona.
Damn.
Thank you, Gettleman.
Oh, Dave.
What, Tahir Whitehead on Sunday Night Football?
Tahir? Where the hell's he been? I came out there just snatching picks and shit.
Tahir drinking beer.
Man, Dwayne Haskins might be the worst quarterback in the NFL.
Bro, he's Garbo. Real talk. He Garbo. Why Heineke's behind him right now? I don't even know, because Heineke almost walked out there and beat us. It's amazing.
Hey, what's up, Sandy?
Sandy.
Miss Sandy. Hey, Will, just to back up what you said, I didn't know if you got it from Bill Vogt when you was talking about Jordan Gross.
Right.
That's where you was quoting it from?
Yeah.
Did you tell who them top 5 picks were that year?
Nah.
Okay, the top 5 picks that 2003 draft were Carson Palmer. We know him. Charles Rogers.
Bus.
Andre Johnson.
Oh, man.
Good one.
Yeah.
Dwayne Robertson. Exactly. And Terrence Newman.
Yeah, all right.
The corner?
Yes.
Solid, but not.
Yeah. So 2 out of 5.
Yeah.
Well, Carson Palmer.
But Carson Palmer, he was an elite quarterback prospect coming out of USC, but
he went
to a terrible franchise. You saw when he finally got good coaching. with Bruce Arians. He almost won an MVP, but that was just too late in his career.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah. Ran into that team in Carolina in January 2016, but hey,
straight buzzsaw.
You know.
Buzzsaw.
Magical season.
Woo. That was ugly.
Yeah, that was the pick 6 game. Luke Kuechly.
Oh man, we was all over the place. Philly Brown had a big game.
Oh man, he smoked somebody boots for them 87 yards.
Oh.
on a basic damn in route too. Oh, them boots got smoked.
Well, he had a great stretch in the championship in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Hey, was that a?
Fun.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, bro.
No, go ahead.
No, I was going to ask, was that a today's game when Curtis broke that dude's ankles on the sideline? Was that a pass play or was that a run?
No, that was that running play when he ran it for 45 yards. Yes, sir.
Okay. Ooh, boy, this.
Down the sideline. We gotta resign that boy, man. I hope he don't.
Please sign that man. He was at the blocking today. Exactly.
So, like I said, it probably won't be till around. I'm gonna say February-ish sometime before we see what this salary cap potentially going to be, because I think the new league year is typically around the second week of March. So that because they got to release the numbers so teams that looking to resign, their players come in. So I would say in the next 6 to 8 weeks we should be able to figure it out. What's going on? Like I said, as of right now, it's projected 175, but there is talk that the NFL players and the owners are looking to see if they can just simply duplicate the same cap, which was the 197 million this year. If so, we can have enough to re-sign both Moton and Samuel to nice deals and keep it cap friendly, because the way it can be structured is, not only guaranteed money, but like a lower base salary the first year and then evenly spread it out the rest, to negate for the loss. Because for the last, 10 years, we've been getting an average of $8 to $10 million increase in the salary cap. So just something that we're going to definitely stay on top of here at the 4-Man Rush, so we can let you all know. Like I said, I think it's more important that we retain our own talent versus trying to bring in somebody else's.
Yes.
The ones that know our system, culture, winning ways, because, believe it or not, Moton didn't start when he first got here.
Right.
He was backing up Darrell Williams.
Plus,
he was only.
Plus, if you David Tepper and it's going to be a GM change, why would you let Marty Hurney negotiate a $15 million contract for Moton?
True.
So I think a lot of the unsigned thing has to do with having a new GM. Let this new regime decide pieces they want to keep and how much they want to pay. You don't want Hurney to strap us up, and have the new GM's hands tied when he comes in.
Yeah, so, because just because the regular season is over. I'm sorry, go ahead, Real.
No, you good.
No, I'm saying, so just because the regular season will be over for us after next week, these contracts don't expire till March. So, don't have a hissy if, why we ain't signed them yet, in January or February. Like I said, we got to see what our budget is. And, a name that you guys are going to hear a lot, particularly from the 4-Man Rush, is our capologist, Samir Suleiman, someone that came in from the Steelers organization that Dave Tepper, Mr. Tepper wanted exclusively here to help handle. He was the one that did the numbers for a lot of the contracts. He's the one to make sure that Teddy's contract was cap friendly. Trey Boston's deal is cap friendly. Like, the days of backloaded contracts, appear to be over, because the key is, if we can get this 197, like the 2022 salary cap for the Carolina Panthers, oh God, we gonna be loaded, and we're gonna need it, because key players gonna be doing some money, like DJ Moore. Money gonna be up. Burns gonna be looking for some money. What about Robbie Anderson? Because he only signed a 2-year this year and next year. I like what he brings. to the table as well. So, if we can sidestep these potential landmines with the hope that the salary cap balances back, I think we'd be in good position that year 3 when Rule makes that makes it known that we'll have our core established and we'll be able in position to add key pieces, not only in the draft but via free agency as well. So just things to pay attention to.
Yeah, man, just let Rule build his team. I mean, it's not his style to lose and anticipate. What in the sense does that make? You're gonna lose to build a winning franchise? Tell me that, Luke Cage. How you gonna lose? How you gonna become a consistent winner by losing every year?
Makes no sense.
And nobody in the comment section has still dropped the name of a top 5 draft pick quarterback that's consistently getting his team to the playoffs or winning championships.
It's like this, and and we grown, so I'm gonna keep it grown right here. Saying that we gotta lose to win is fella, you telling your woman, I'm gonna please you with limp noodle.
Real talk.
Think about it, because your man's in them is losing, but girl, I'm gonna make you feel good. You know what I'm saying?
But it's like buying a brand new car, but you too broke for gas. Don't make no damn sense. The fuck you doing that for?
Girl, man, this noodle gonna weigh you out tonight. That's what y'all sound like when y'all talking about losing the win. Like how?
Well, all right, Panther fans, enjoy you guys and take the damn W. Take the dub. Quit playing games. Shit, Panthers won a game today. You only got one more game left in the season. Y'all gonna be crying. You gonna be crying them tears in January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. Stop playing games, man. Enjoy the Panther games while you can. Get that W.
And it's finna be hate week coming up. You know what I'm saying?
Limp
First
mode.
of all,
bust a bust. Limp mode is a squad. Hey, make sure y'all go check out our website, foremanrush.com, and all our social media platforms on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Oh, man. Y'all off the chain, boy.
Boy, you all crazy, man.
Y'all.
Star.
Woo! Be on the lookout for the Four-Man Rush podcast dropping on Wednesday. And, we'll have some more breakdown on this game, and we'll talk about the upcoming Saints game. So, appreciate you guys.
Yeah, and it's hate week, so fuck the Saints. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that's well thought of. They already talking about they're going to come in here and blow us out and all this other stuff. So,
this defense.
Yeah.
Boy, if you pull for the Saints to beat us, and give me your fan.
Oh, you're done. You're done here. Don't let us find out. Don't let us find out.
I want to spoil their number 1 seed.
Oh, Sandy, man, we've been cutting up the whole night, man. Your boy up in here acting a fool.
Boy,
SpongeBob ass.
SpongeBob, man. Crazy.
Oh, man. Hey, so y'all enjoy the rest of your weekend, man. Happy holidays. And, keep pounding. We'll see y'all around. Y'all motherfuckers.